the donkey dude to address that silly question you had by chopping it. I'll leave the rest of your lip so you can get a prosthetic of my rip. Prognosis was a job done by Progressive Soup when it can't be homemade type stuff. Over whatever tin that they use, the tin man would have had a new pair of shoes. Pair off all of my talks like they're animals for an ark, and the wetness comes when you can dunk this bread into what could be a gliss, a shape like it, bitch. Won't you shake like a dog that's wet? Shake like a dog. Shake off this dogma what I got, cause it gets darker dark, because when it was dim you turned off that switch. And won't you turn on to this like you're turned off, because the blood rushed through certain spots. When you sit on a seat you just might slip like Carrie Perry did. Katy Perry, dog. Katy Perry was a fucking Persian kid that I got. Persian was this right now. An article I found, and I want to find a pot of gold. But what would the rainbow arc, and how would the golden arches light up if it wasn't plugged into a certain spot where the outlet was full? You could have got full foliage of yourself. Foliage was something that grew like it was fauna, like this was the force we're in. You feel the force of my soul when it blows down the piggy's houses in the fucking fairy tale I wrote. All of this was red with red pen dread, bro. It's cartridge, bitch, when it connects with parchment I caught from a single tree, and now it's lifeless. Its soul had lived. It fucking wanted to reach for the sky, so it finally did. Like this is a burglary, bitch, but more a mugging, because I ain't in your home or your establishment. Established red like it's a fucking pin tag on a wall. Now get a pint of this like it's something you mug from a car with the sparks, because it could have been like a dog but didn't get us newspaper in the mall. The weekend with coffee. Good to the last drop, good to the last stop, oh, then I could get my wish I wish every time it does. Yes, kick the dust. Or some of them caterpillars when they looking for the cactuses that they could give a hug, then I could give a shrug or ring this bell that's loud, so the townspeople get another song, that fucking song, because it was a song it was with the chick with the blue bonnet on. Something soft and malt when the microwave goes on. That's when the timer calls. Know what it is for your will. He's singing to a fucking snake that's coiled in a basket mane, and that's a fucking intellect. That's the fucking dimensions of it. You put on a blue sheet and try to architect it, bitch, but you don't have the metal detector with enough battery powers in. The powers I say, the fucking solid I say, like a King Solomon, bitch. With the temple I make it, the fucking tangibles of my words, because my words were stronger than yours. They're the haunted words, the bogly words, that's got Mario laws. Bravado now, playing the fiddle too long. All the fingers were sore and about to fall off. Like they was cold, like they was numb. Frostbite sits in, and isn't it a foul mistress to miss with? And I fucking do this like I'm menstruating, bitch, so I can leave a blood spot wherever I went, because that was me, then that was how sick I fucking say this fucking solid in sentences. solid structure this is, cause the foundation was strong. I had to build my way up, I couldn't just start at the top. I would fall down like Mario would against Donkey Kong on Barrel Cigar. Donkey Kong and Barrel Cigar. Yes. A barrel of hay a day, that would be great, and keep the doctors away. Like it's an apple I pick, into this basket I hit. You're a basket case, so maybe I was a cyborg. Bitch, my cyborg parts are not in my head. Keep that organic because, oh my god, I love it. The neurons will fucking give me a blood rush, and this adrenaline they could package up and sell it to the masses. This is what they want with solid flow. This is what they want. Sip it and say it was the best, it was great, it was a fucking great. It's gonna get shook and dove for some of this drugs, so we can get enough to have a carnival and sell it at the carnival. The masses would agree, cause the mass was just like me, and that's the volume of the fucking things that I say in my voice, cause it oscillates the thing. And now we could get the fucking shriek, the call from the ghost, but you can call that a banshee if you want. It's just a specter that loom over wherever you was. It's the needles that come out of the wall to make a bunch of blood, and the puddles that you could be slipping on, cause you don't have that much grip on your shoes. Why don't you take off them boots? Make yourself comfortable on this shag rock that used to live like a polar bear did in this cabin we in. Yes, collapse time, because that's a stall of mine. I want to be a stylist, or better yet, a stilo to ride something sick and paragraphs that extend, just like it's the fire breath. I'm a dragon, bitch. I'm just dragging your corpse across an open lot to leave the marks where you was, for the detective that comes and put the caution tape on. Yes, caution. Trespassing, this is an electric fence that give you a blood judge, or make your blood clot, because it got caught in a bug spot, and now you're fucking gonna bug out cause his eyes got large. And now this fucking garage is dark with a bunch of tools and stuff was all stolen and gone, because I feel like the guard took time off for a coffee break and a donut the dog. Every time we read the sun, souls get laced with something I say, some LSD I think that just mess with your brain. This is a mess in place, so what we clean up but head it big, just throw it in the Lord across that nobody owns or calls it on. This was a caution, a fucking tunic I wore that Link got the sword, cause he's masterful, no. Just wanna take off your head, so I'll chop at the throat. Chop at the toe, and the frog would go in his bow for the toe, because he parked in the wrong spot, but he already know, cause the judge told him so. Judge not, lest he be judged. And then why don't you get a book that's thick about judicial type shit and read that bitch from cover to cover. Why don't you take a U-turn when you just start, then you got it before, because he did what he want. Now I fucking do this with song, dignity strong, distinguished when I start to mean this. I know I start to swing it, because that's how the bat with the go, the guy with the stretch have all, because that's like a ball, that's like when you go over the rainbow. Rainbow is mid-second licks, and then I do a car wash of what I said, and then you can wash the fucking collar, but go up, because it was a column of it, of things that would drop. This was Tetris dark, but I'm a rushing the course, because I feel like I'm on the collision course with my destiny, dog. Destined to be the best when I fucking grip is because I've gone calm down. Because this is a silent hurricane that's coming to your town. It's not even a seaport one. I'm very inland now because when I remain in this desert, there's done no wrong. And what I just spit into the song, it was always a song. Even if the rain drops, come off with your tin rough. In a third world country, dog, I rock and reign supreme with my straw. It was like the filling for any pie you got. So put a crust on the top and call that done, and then you can wash off your hands from all the flour and stuff that was got stuck under your fingernails. And then this was a finger hut where you could have bought stuff with your credit card. I just want your barcode on your neck where it belongs, cause you're like a lamb that's gonna get shipped or slaughtered in one of these rests for fun. And then this was the turban I had on, and the gem starts to glow and spin around. Boom. Tables get lifted for spot. I'm a ghost that spected your house, and then you wanna get me out. It's called an exorcist song. I'm the extra credentials on whatever the credits you saw, whatever movie you watch. The part that's right after dark, and who thought of all that stuff? Because we could have been out in the parking lot by now. Our car could have been starved. We could have been halfway home. We're halfway starved. We should have stopped at Starbucks and bought some coffee up in big box that were all roasted in Arabic lands for y'all. Turn tide a turban with my mind, and now I'm fucking deterrent for y'all like your bugs. Emulsies, the cutest ones we had to kill cause they started sending those. They smartened up, they devolved. They devolved from a fucking one cell organism to a whole bunch. I don't know the number at all, nobody does. If they act like a scientist, they wrong, and I just wanna smoke them as hard as I can. This sure can robin for y'all. Shuriken and turkey dog, and that's the chicken with the R's that flat around. A fucking exhaust manifold that's gonna be in your engine, bro. It's the fucking engine block that's actually broke, and when we go and take this to the faction, there's the fun going on. It's like a parade coming to town. It's the elephants with swinging tails. It's the elephants with swinging tails. Swing some sweet for me, and then this fucking melody was the sickest, so I wanna play it again. Why not? I'll probably do this. Why not? I'll probably do this. Why not? Why not? And the fucking white gone. And then we gonna sip something else like it got sauce. We gotta cough to get it off, and then the core gets so hot we gotta turn it off. Boom, like the furnace we bought. And then I furnished my top like this was an open house going on. This was an audit like your taxes weren't paid and they rot. Right, so we need to throw you in jail. You'll pay no taxes for me, no. You ain't pay your taxes, yo. My payroll and my say-so, and I got the strange love that you could have paid for. At the block where you stalk, where his dog in the city never slept when they're playing my song. So why don't you go play in the snow before it comes? Boom. Play in the field, you could have got Jack the Ripper bitch, but this isn't England, this is American version of my spit. So I wanna get a version maker did, just to have a pint of her blood, then I'll sip it from her ass before her soul would have lit. Now that's what I'm talking about.